Yo, we got a classic in the house. Damn. This is sick right here. It's been a while since we've done one of these. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right.
This is clean. How you doing?
Great. Happy to be here.
Oh, you got a little bit of. Is this part of the paint?
I don't know.
Oh, I think this is when they put the glitter on it, right?
Yeah.
Especially, but when the sun's not hitting it, then it just looks like it's chip paint.
Exactly. That's exactly what it looks like.
Okay. So what year is this?
This is a 1969 442 Olds.
442 Oats.
Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile.
The Cutlass.
Oh, okay. Oldsmobile Cutlass. Dang. We're doing a whole rewrap on this thing because how come you just don't like the paint scheme?
Yeah, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something different. I bought it and it already came like this, so I wanted to put my own touch on it.
Oh, okay. So the previous owner did it like this.
Yes.
Okay. It looks like it's like wrapped on top right here, right? So this is a vinyl, and you want me to peel this off?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we don't know what's under here.
We do not.
Okay. So whatever's under here, we're just gonna wrap right over it.
Correct. It can be, you go pull it off and it'll be a party.
You peel this off, all kinds of things could happen. And then you got some wheels that are matching. You want me to do these as well? Is it wrapped?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So peel it off, and then redo it.
These are fine. Oh.
These are fine. Just leave them. Okay. Yeah, those will take a while to do.
Yeah, that'd be too much for you.
So all the bumpers are off, and so these things are pretty easy once all the accessories come off of it. This thing right here, the mirror. How do we remove these?
I didn't know how to pull that off. I was in there trying to do it, but I did not know how to pull that off.
Worst case scenario is that if these don't come off, I would run a seam right here.
Okay.
Right there, where I make the two pieces meet up.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let me show you what that looks like.
Okay.
I got on another car. You guys are not familiar with how when you wrap old school cars, there's gonna be a seam right here. Or right here. So you would have to, because this quarter panel piece continues all the way around. And it's not possible to do it all in one piece. So you would have to run a seam right there, and then this is a separate piece. You're cool with that?
Yes.
All right, great. Let me show you the color. Here is the color right here. This is your Magic Greenstone, right? So this has a green effect to it when you look at it directly on. So his car you have like a kind of teal interior.
Yes.
Yeah, so that would kind of work with that. And then at an angle, you'll see how it's purple and blue.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a very nice color. You can order this from my website, paradoxstyling.com. The link is below. This is the color PPF stuff in the PPF section. So with color PPF, unlike vinyl here, it's a lot more durable. It will bounce rocks most of the time. If you hit one that's big enough, it's still gonna damage it. And then if you keep it garage and keep it nice, this will go 8 to 10 years plus. So this is literally like a $20,000 paint job. You can just put it onto any vehicle and it will last that long. And it looks phenomenal. You can see all the glitter happen right there. Okay. So if you want all the other color PPFs, just go and check out the link below or Paradox Wraps on Instagram. What do you think about the color? Looks good?
I love it. I like
All right, yeah, you're gonna be blown away because that's gonna look like a candy paint job on your ride. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm peeling this hood with black, and look. So I think this is 3M. Yeah, it comes off because it's nice and hot out here, but look at all this glue residue. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, so this is why you want to prep the surface the way we prep it. If you didn't see that video where we prep the surface with the Triple S before we wrap it, the Triple S will eliminate this problem. See, can you pan around and see all these glue marks?
It reflects.
So Okay, on a painted surface, you're gonna have to hit it with like goof off, in order to, yeah, goof off or goo gone, and then just like slowly like rub it in order to get this off. On a primer surface, we're gonna try to do it with goof off as well. It's gonna take a ton of it, but if it doesn't work on a primer surface, you can always sand it again. But you always risk, you know, when you're sanding it, you're gonna risk that the surface might be uneven if you're sanding it by hand and you're not block sanding it. So be careful. Don't use any other brands. Use the Paradox colors and make sure you prep it right. Otherwise, you're gonna have
one hell of a nightmare to do.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, me and Vlad's out here
Struggling, suffering.
in the cooking sun, and then you just take a little piece and you
Yeah,
Okay.
bit by bit.
bit by bit. At least it comes out in a whole strip, and it's not like totally.
Well, now it does. Yesterday it was a nightmare. If it's too cold, this stuff's gonna be like plasticky. It's gonna be like breaking off a bunch of dry
Yeah.
pasta.
Make sure it's hot outside. Okay, so we got the hood peeled, and there's just a bunch of glue residue on here. So Vlad's job is gonna be to remove all this glue residue, because you don't want to wrap with this stuff on, because once you can roll it off and it's just gonna get under your wrap. So that needs to all go away. So he's got a lot of scraping to do. Okay, so we're gonna do the side first because the side's nice and clean. It's painted. So this is the color in the garage. If you want this, this is the Magic Greenstone color PPF. It looks super nice. Look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna lay this down right now. This is directional. So when you're doing this, make sure that you got it going the correct direction all the way around. Okay, even though this doesn't have any bumpers, it's gonna be important that the sides all match up. All right, he's back. Nice hat.
I'm ready.
Are you ready to see this thing?
I'm ready.
Okay, so you just got a whole new lease on life because this thing looks exactly like a paint job.
Okay.
Even with the bad paint spots that were on there,
Yeah.
when you just wrap right over it, you really can't see it. So this thing looks great. The color PPF, amazing. Laying it down on this vehicle was a little hard, like on this little quarter panel right here. You'll see in the video where in order to get this, it doesn't want to bend that way, so I have to make like a split right here and then kind of put the two pieces together. But unless you know where it is, you're really not gonna be able to see it. Yeah, because the seam is so clean, and we got the matching wheels as well. Okay, so that really works out nice. So let me show you this right now. Okay, Michelle's about to pull the cover here. Let's get your reaction.
Oh yeah.
It's way better.
It's way better. Look, hey, Lou, look.
Whole different story.
God. Yeah,
Is it tight?
it is very. It is.
Look at the sparkle on this bad boy. Okay, so look at that. Okay, looks exactly like paint.
It looks like paint.
That purple is nice.
Lasts as long as paint too.
Tell B I'm coming for. Tell B I'm coming.
You're gonna be winning car shows now. Best paint. Okay, don't tell him.
I'm not.
Once you hold the trophy in your hand, then you can be like, okay, this is actually rap, but thanks for the trophy.
Hey, the way you said you made it, and you can't tell.
Yeah, so the seam starts right here. So I split it right here, and then this side overlaps this side. No, wait, this side overlaps that side. Yeah.
Hey, no, just feel it.
I didn't want to touch it. Oh, it's smooth.
Gee, yeah. I didn't think you were gonna come.
Right? Just like paint, it's smooth as paint too. Okay. Of course, it would translate any imperfection on your surface
Yeah.
over. So like maybe right here you had a paint imperfection there. And then right here you had like a big divot thing. It was like kind of bubbling up right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you'll see stuff if you look at it very carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the better the body work, the better it will come together. It will translate things like your stripes too. So, you know, you have those tan stripes that went right here.
Yeah.
So you can see kind of like the outline of the stripes.
stripe.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't even notice it before. Till right now, until you just said it.
Yeah, most people won't notice it unless you like look at it real close, but you can see how sparkly this is.
Now I gotta paint the brake calipers purple.
Look at that. Amazing.
Do what's the name did and put the lights in the wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, so right here, the matching spokes with the F, all in paint protection film. Okay. I wasn't able to take your mirrors off, so there's an overlap right there.
Oh yeah, remember we talked about that
Yeah.
for the Audi.
And then the sparkles have like some your previous glitter thing.
Yeah.
It's a little bumpy in some places, so you can actually feel it, like right here.
You can't see it.
Yeah,
though,
or like
that's
right here.
awesome.
These are like glitter bumps. I mean, you really can't see unless you're like really picky. You know, like you want like a perfect, pristine finish. Then you want to do the body work and make sure everything is smooth. But, you know, with this, it just covers everything nicely.
I
So,
like how like right here is green. Purple.
so it does work with your like green interior.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah. So he's got the green dash in there. So that's why he kind of picked this color. It's got a little green tint to it when you walk at it this way. I can't wait to see what this looks like with all the bumper back on.
Me too. Me too.
Look at that. Look how nice. Oh. Okay.
This thing is crazy.
Yeah, if you want a paint-like look, the Color PPF's really the
Color
best.
PPF is crazy. This thing is... Yeah, dude, we going out.
I'm glad you like it. We got a little bit of pollen on here, but yeah. Oh, and then the seam. Okay, so naturally,
Oh, I knew this.
yeah, naturally you have to do something like this because this panel is just way bigger than any piece of one continuous vinyl. So you do have a seam right here, but I lined it up with your stitching.
Yeah,
So it,
that part I knew.
yeah. Yeah, there's a crazy frog back here somewhere. So there you go, guys. All completed. This looks beautiful. If you have an old school car and you don't want to pay for paint, because these guys will keep your car in the paint shop for, I don't know, at least a year, right? Maybe more than that. Yeah, so if you guys don't want to wait that long, I can do this in a week. Message me. And this will last about 4 to 5 years outside, 8 to 10 years plus if you garage it and keep it covered nice.
I'm picking it up right now. I'm picking it up, yeah.
Show them the close-up. Okay, so in order to make this last a long time, are you parking this outside or are you parking indoors?
This is going in the garage.
In the garage, you're gonna go 8 years plus.
Okay.
Okay. 10 years probably if you want to. By the time this goes bad, you're gonna want to change colors a couple of times.
Yeah.
Probably. So
I have some free ones on the book. I have some free ones on the book because I'm gonna promote you.
thank you. Yeah. If he refers me 5 people, including your own car, if you bring another car,
So this is one. I just got my cousin.
yes, you're okay. Your cousin counts. So you got no. This is not one. Your cousin's one.
Okay, my cousin's one.
Yeah.
My 77 Corvette will be 2.
We doing that too?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back for that one.
Hell yeah. Okay, that'd be 2. So after 5 car wraps, it's like a Starbucks deal. You get the 6th one free.
Yeah.
In order to keep this looking spicy, all you have to do is just garage it, park it on the car cover. The PPF is a lot more durable than wrap, but I would still recommend washing it with the same solutions. In this bottle is half a cup full of this rinseless wash. So you just go half a cap full here, you pour it in here, you shake it up, and then you just spray it on.
With just water?
That's just water, that's it. And when it's dirty, you do that. Okay, you let it cook on there for like a couple minutes. Then all you gotta do is just wipe it off. See, the PPF already has a built-in ceramic coating onto the material itself. Okay, so in order for me to even make it stick to itself, I have to burn off the ceramic coating. That's why it's kind of beating up like this, as you can see, right? It's already pre-ceramic coated. If you put more ceramic coat on here, that's gonna be even better. Anyway, so you wipe this off with a towel. It's a rinseless wash. So you have just successfully washed your car. All your dirt gets onto the towel. You wash the towel or get a new towel. Right, and then here you just spray this after you wash it with a Triple S solution. This is a all-in-one solution that lets you let you wash the car, and we also prep with it before we washed it. So all you gotta do is just buff it on, just like that. All this is on my website. Okay, once you buff it on, it's good to go, and then you'll feel a slickness to it. So if you touch it, give it a second to dry here. If you touch it, you will feel that it's slicker than the rest of the car. So go ahead and touch that part where I just did it. Okay. So as long as it feels slick to the touch, you see this?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's like your fingers is kind of gliding on like a layer of air. You can use the pad of your finger. It's easier to feel. Then touch right here. You can't hurt it. See? Okay, so once it retains this slickness, you're good to go. When the slickness goes off, then you can reapply the Triple S solution. Okay, these are really cheap. 20 bucks, 20 bucks. This will last you forever. And then these...
Yeah, especially if you're only using the cap.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then this is just a light spray on. You spray it on and you buff it onto the surface. After a while, you can just reuse the same towel around the whole car since it already has the solution in it. That's it.
This is awesome, man. Even the keep goes with it still.
Oh, yeah. I didn't do the nuts, but it still works.
It still works.
I just did the spokes and the F. So this looks really good with everything matching. Okay, can't wait to see you hit the shows. Hey man, yeah. I'm trying to get your whole car club to come through here.
Oh yeah.
And everyone get PPF'd out.
Yes. I'm about to make him come. I'm about to make our mutual friend that we know, B, who came to you. She got hers, and then her club member came and did his.
Yes.
His cutlass.
Yep.
She got her cutlass. Now I'm here with this cutlass, and we got more cutlasses coming too.
We're gonna get all the cutlasses around here wrapped. And you were telling me about how your bad paint job started cracking.
Yeah,
right?
2 months out.
So all you have to do is just sand it smooth, the cracking paint. And then we'll test the material on it, and then we can stick it on there, and you're good.
Body Works redid already.
Oh, we did already? Okay, yeah. Let me know. We're gonna make you look good like this. Look at that. So nice. You can't even tell this is wrapped. This literally looks like a paint job. Crazy.
He talked about it, and he was like, I won't have it for more than 2 weeks, depending on your body, and really, you'll be turned around in a week. Come get it.
Yeah, so I did keep this one for 2 weeks because we want to let it, because since we did it in the cold and it's raining, we want to let it sit outside for a couple days so that it has we make sure that it doesn't pull back or anything like that, because if you give it too much stretch, like if you try to stretch down past this thing all in one piece and not do the split, it will pull back on you around here somewhere. So you wanna do stuff and then test it out.
Wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
It looks like it's coming off.
Yeah. So that should be good now because it's all locked in.
Yeah.
So if you're using the Color PPF for the first time, the material properties are a little bit different than vinyl. So you have to play with it, test it, watch my videos. So where can they see this car at the car shows?
They're gonna see this all through Sacramento at a lot of the car shows. I do go out to the Bay Area and do some of those.
Okay.
There's some car shows in Sassoon, California that this will be at.
That thing will be at Hot August Nights.
Hot
August Nights?
You'll catch it at Hot August Nights.
That's right. Okay, so if you guys see this thing at the shows, let us know how good this looks in person. Does it look like paint? Comment
Yes, it does.
comment below. Yes, sir, it does.
In person, maybe I don't know what y'all seeing on your computer or your phone, your smartphones, but maybe it ain't that smart because if you can't tell it look like paint, in person it looks like paint.
Yes, it does. Beautiful. All right, let's get you out of here. So here you can see like this paint imperfection spot. Like it was like bubbling a little bit. So if you touch it, you can kind of feel it. It's not gonna go anywhere because this is all one piece.
Yeah.
So it's just on there until you actually peel it off. When you peel this off, though, the PPF might take this with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but
The next time, I'm gonna just get it wrapped in the PPF again.
that's right. Yeah, the next time you just want to do like a little bit of body work and sand the whole thing down, get all these little spots filled up, then we wrap it and it'll be immaculate.
Yep.
Look at it. Beautiful. All right, we'll put pictures of what it looks like with the bumper and everything on at the end. So can you send me some horizontal pictures of everything with the bumper on and everything later, and we'll put it at the end of this. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, buddy, look at this. Yeah, once you put the whole car together, it looks amazing. Look how nice.